Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell. So every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Let's talk about the ratchetness of rap. This is from the Yahoo.com website, and it reads, Young Miami and Glorilla agree on critics' treatment of successful black girls from the hood. Quote, make it make sense, unquote. Now, if y'all don't know, recently there was this debauchery, known as the BET Awards. And we all saw the videos. A lot of us older, mature, wiser people look at this and like, this is terrible. What have we done to our kids? What have we allowed? What are our people coming to? I can't really say our kids, because I know my kids don't involve themselves in this type of stuff, but you got people that do. And it's like people want to give excuses for it. Say it's the culture, why y'all hating. But man, it's, dude, you gotta look at everything around. When you see these quote unquote, now they call them mass shootings during Juneteenth and 4th of July holiday, majority of them are our people. Let's just be honest. You know, you get sick of this, and we like, as we get older, like I say, one of my mottos is, my sayings is, I just want to go home at the end of the day. That's it. I ain't trying to get into no bull crap. I ain't trying to get into no drama. I want to live my life, be happy, carefree, fun, you know, go to work, pay my bills, pay my taxes, come home every night, go to sleep, and do the same thing in the morning. That's it. I don't want to get into this stuff to where it's just like ratchet behavior that promotes violence, you know, promote degradation and whatever else for our people. Just don't want to do it no more. Yes, I listen to rap music sometimes. Not this mess, that's out now. But I've grown up on it's NWA, Too Short, whatever. Whatever, 50 Cent, Rick Ross, you know, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, listen to all that. You know, Death Row Records, Cash Money, No Limit. I mean, come on, that's what we had in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. As time goes on, well, back then, you had a balance of music. As the Louisianans like to say, you know, you had the gumbo. You had the gangster rap, like what how Bernie Mac said, the gangster rap, my party rap, you know, whatever, my conscious rap, and whatever else in between. You know, my dirty rap, my Luke, whatever. And in gospel rap, you had it all back in the day. That was played on the radio, that was played on TV. Your most vile and worst kind of rap, it was late at night when it came on, 10:30, 12 o'clock. You couldn't listen to that mess in the middle of the day, all day, every day. But now it's on 24/7 on these radio stations where everybody holler about God this and God that, but you playing music that is not promoting positivity in our community. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. And it's causing these kids to want to walk around with money phone, walk around with Draco, and walk around with that tool, walk around popping pills, selling drugs, walk around twerking, long nails, 8-inch nails. I mean, whatever the case may be, that's what the music promotes. And you can sit there and say, well, if it wasn't out there, then we wouldn't have to rap about it. You don't have to rap about it. I don't rap about it. I grew up with it. I see it every day. I was part of some part of that culture, which, you know, living certain part of that culture. But you don't see me out here rapping about it. Hell, even back in the day when I was rapping with friends of mine, making songs and tapes or whatever, wasn't rapping like that, because it was always, you talk about it, but there was a message behind it. It's the difference between a message and a promotion. Probably telling too much now, people gonna probably try to look at my history, but you ain't gonna find it. But anyway, there was no promotion. It was a message behind everything. Now the stuff is promoted as being okay. That's where your problem is. That's where you disconnect. And that's what has to stop. Period. You can't tell me, oh, I'm rapping about, my sexuality and this, that, and the third, and twerking, and, me and adjust because I can rap about that. Go ahead and rap about it. You can do it. You can do it. And when you get 40 and 50, you talk about all the fun you had back in the day, and you sitting there crying like Kim Kardashian because your man done went crazy, and now you ain't married no more. Now you out there trying to look for somebody, and that crazy man, he done got remarried, and you still out there single. Don't come back talking about you was right. No, I know I was right. I was right then, and I'm right now. And things is changing for the worse. It's not getting better. These streets are not getting better. So I have no problem moving to the country. I'm moving out the Grove, where I grew up. When I was younger, I had no problem staying in the Grove. It was like, if I didn't have children, I probably would still be there now. But who knows what my mindset would have been. But because I had kids, I knew how I grew up with two parents in the house that worked hard, trying to move up and do better things for us. After my young mindset kicked out, and my old, and more wisdom, I started paying attention to stuff and knowing what was truly important. Still knew it when I was younger, but took different avenues. And now I'm doing better. There's some things like, there's no need to hold on to it, because I can sit here and do what's right, but if the person next to me, living next to me, ain't doing what they feel and need what's right, or the majority of the people around me, shoot, it's like you gotta do like, who's that in Sodom and Gomorrah when they left? It was Lot and his family. God said, you gotta go. It wasn't like Lot stayed there and was gonna change. He tried. Then they tried to do illicit things to him and the angels that were sent down. So the Most High said, man, you got to get your family. I got to go. I'm going to destroy this family. Or like Noah, it's like, hey, Noah, you got to build this ark. I'm about to destroy all these people because this is getting out of hand. That's how you got to look at life, man. That's how you got to look at life. Anyway, let's get into the story. Let's do a little breakdown, okay? Say fans were on a tangent criticizing several female artists during the 2023 BET Awards. The women under criticism were Sukihana, and we've seen things that Sukihana have done. To me, that young lady has really no right, no reason to sit there and say somebody's hating on her because of the ratchet behavior that she's portraying. I'm sorry. I've seen her do videos where she's, oh my God, I really don't know how to say this. But anyway, but it's on video. Let's just say, regurgitating, anyway, Sexy Red, and we heard that song talk about something is big and something else is brown, that retarded song. Anyway, and Glorilla for the outfits worn on the carpet, performances, and overall presence. Exhausted with the trolling, Glorilla spoke out on Twitter about the performance feedback coming her way. That'll be such a small little girl. She had a deep voice. You realize that? Anyway, on Sunday, Glow went live to chat with her fans about their lack of support during her Lick or Some performance. Many critics called Glow said doing too much and not being true to who she is. She might be true to who she is. But the Tomorrow artist said she felt sexy despite the hate. Y'all want me up there to dance like Chief Keef. I ain't never seen Chief Keef dance. I don't know. She quipped during the live. I want to be sexy. Y'all hate on every hood B that make it out and is sick. Glow tweeted on Wednesday about how society always judge women who come from the hood after seeing their climb to success. It said, y'all, what does it say? Y'all hates on every hood B that make it out and is sick, the Memphis artist tweeted. Young Miami supported Glow's feelings by quote retweeting the original post and writing "very" in quotes. Y'all hate to see black girls living the life they deserve, make it make sense. The City Girl rapper followed up another tweet. Y'all hate to see black girls living the life they deserve. Make it make sense. She tweeted and repeat with my Omar Johnson on. Here's the thing. First of all, that's a lie. Every hood beat, or I guess if you call yourself a beat, that kind of, well, I guess that kind of negates what I'm about to say. But because I don't want y'all to think that I'm comparing one to another, but there are a lot of sisters that came out the hood and made it, and no one's hating on them. You have entertainers who grew up poor, you know, in the slums, in the country, you know, back in the day, you know, shotgun houses, outhouses in your backyard, growing up in the, you know, on dirt roads, racism, blatant racism, you know, walking dirt roads while white people riding on the bus passing, hollering out derogatory terms, throwing stuff at you while you're trying to go get an education. Seeing, you know, family members being lynched, beat up for just really the color of their skin or some kind of misunderstanding that they don't care it's a misunderstanding. They gonna show you color folk how to act. Then you can fast forward, you know, people come from the projects, come from the hoods, ain't rapping like this, or used to rap, but ain't rapping like this. Made it, making money. No one's hating on them. Now, no one with any sense is hating on them because, let's just be honest, it don't matter. It doesn't matter what you do, whether you're a woman or a man. If you make some kind of progress, you're gonna have people who, quote unquote, hate on your success, but you're gonna have people that love it too. If we are hating so much, because trust me, I understand the entertainment business. Never went as far as a lot of these people are, but I studied it because I'm a reader, I'm a studier, I pay attention, I take in notes. I know how much money that people actually make. Know what it takes to make a lot of money, to work. And I know like quick money ain't always good money because in the end, that quick money gonna be gone and you'll have nothing to fall back on because just like you got Sexy Red now making this ignorant song that blew up. I think it blew up because it's just so raunchy and funny and just so ignorant that people just say, man, listen to this. And you do that, and then you can get you do that and you get millions. You get millions of views like that. But like I say, I understand this entertainment business and there's not a lot of money in what you're doing. So I myself am not hating. I understand what goes on behind the scenes when it comes to this. Know what it takes. And personally, it was just something that I, in the long run, said I'm glad that I didn't really pursue a whole lot because conscience-wise, that wasn't me. But I understand. I know what it goes through, and what you talking about, that ain't it. Yeah, y'all make, but you know, it's that show money. You make money on them shows, and that's good. But it's too much danger behind it, too much raunchiness behind it, just too much, you know what I'm saying, guys? I just rather be comfortable. But like I said, but I'm not a hater. I'm gonna say anybody in their 40s on up are not hating on you young rappers. Now maybe people that grew up with you, and y'all got famous and they didn't, and you out here so shining, making this money and or whatever, and they not doing it, they may be hating on you, but trust me, we are not hating. We want to see people make it. Used to be a saying that, hey, as long as they rapping, and they not out here robbing and stealing and doing, you know what I'm saying, selling drugs or whatever, that's fine. As long as they're not committing crimes against me, I don't care what you do. But can't say that now, because what you're doing is promoting that behavior for somebody else to do. And so it's like, well, hell, you either part of the problem or part of the solution. You know, we out here trying to show our youngsters a better way, a more positive, subtle way. Nothing wrong with having fun, people have, you know, their, what you call it, people have the things they like to do for, you know, for entertainment, for pleasure, you know, fetishes, if you will, whatever. But just because you do it doesn't mean the rest of the world needs to know about it. When I was growing up, if you know, what they used to say, the rappers weren't the one who was out there doing the crimes. The rappers were funded by the real drug dealers. The drug dealers had the studios. The rappers come in and rap about the drug dealer's life, you know, the street guy's life, and go out there and make the other money. But the people behind the scenes are the ones who make the money. But now it's the people's in the streets, they the one rapping about this stuff and acting like it's cool. But it's not the way to go. Man, look at this boy, what's his name? Young Baby. That dude, I thought he was a good rapper. I was a fan of his, and then he like disappeared. But then your story is all, you know, it was like business decisions and reasons why he didn't come back out. So now he's doing things behind the scenes, which, you know, is cool, but he don't rap about this stuff no more. It's just an example. But my thing is, young ladies, nobody ever hated on the street walker. Nobody hated on the stripper. Nobody hated on anybody who was on the back pages of Craigslist, escort service. Not us fellas. I don't know how you women think, but we don't hate on stuff like that. We look at that like, man, you do you, keep that out the streets. Keep that out the limelight. Because like we say, we the only people that promote this stuff. Everybody might do it, but we the only one who sit here and promote it, put it out on Front Street. We promote ratchet behavior. We don't promote the young ladies who get 10 scholarships to $20 million scholarships, $10 million scholarships to any school, pretty much any school she want to go to, or scholarships to HBCUs, or young ladies who own Chick-fil-A's, you know, who start their own trucking company or whatever, some kind of business. We don't promote that enough. Ain't nobody hating on them. You congratulating them. So why in the heck would we hate on ratchet behavior? Make that make sense. Anywho, tell me what you think about this. Leave your comments below and then share it with the world. And with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.